So apparently being a good man is not enough. It's definitely not enough to keep a woman and get her to stay with you. And here's why.
Sometimes a woman can talk her out of a relationship. You can talk. We do that.
Yes,
we will talk.
I'm gonna say something, and this might ruffle little feathers. I don't think just being a good man is enough to stay in a relationship with them.
But when I say a good man, I mean like he's good. That means all around. That means himself, spiritually, mentally, physically.
That's great.
Healthily, like he's a good man.
That doesn't mean that he's the man for you. And
right.
Maybe when you're going through these motions of getting to know him, you're realizing, okay, he's a great person, but honestly, I don't fuck with his humor. Like, he could be funny, but he's not funny to me.
And that's why a lot of modern women are getting 40 with 4 cats and no man, because
maybe that's
he's a good man, but because he's not funny, you gotta throw that out. Sometimes a woman can talk her.
That's wild. I didn't say this on so many videos. I don't even know how many videos I didn't really even spoke about this and said this on, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it again for the people in the back. Bro, you can't lead with anything in a relationship, whether it's your money or just being a good guy. You gotta be focused on yourself, because if somebody gonna leave you, or if somebody gonna cheat on you, or somebody just ain't gonna rock with you, it's just gonna happen regardless. She just gave all these examples of a guy being a good guy, being there, being in shape. So it ain't the looks, it ain't his money. It just something about him that she just can't put her finger on for some reason. She just can't rock with it. She just gotta leave regardless. And I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like she for the streets. It sounds like she for the streets. Let's just be real. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100%. Gorgeous young lady. There's other gorgeous women in the room who are looking at her and reacting like she crazy, and yet she's standing 10 toes. I mean, I respect the fact that you're gonna stay on what you believe on, but I'm gonna be real with you. If you're a woman and you think like this, you are probably gonna end up being one of them type of women who get real old and got a bunch of cats in your house. People like this, they keep moving on because they feel like they got so many options. So many people probably hitting their line, probably in them DMs, and you're getting bored. And every time you hit that stage in a relationship where things aren't as butterflies and puppy love all the time anymore, that's when you start feeling like, oh, something must be wrong. Like, 'cause I don't feel how I used to feel when the beginning of the relationship started, and now I'm starting to realize I'm bored. And I got all these other new guys in my phone or in my DMs hitting me up, and I think I want to give one of them a try. I just want to try something else. Because that's what it sounds like. Because if the dude treating you right, he ain't putting his hands on you, you know, he taking care of you, he taking care of himself. It don't sound like he got no mental issues. Even the girl trying to like tell her like, you sound like you tripping. But she ain't trying to hear it. I don't know what it is, man. I see this situation happen all the time. Like, I really do see this situation come out all the time. Like, growing up, I've been in relationships where, you know, I was the good guy, you know, doing all these things, trying to stay in shape, trying to make sure I got my money right, trying to make sure that I'm cool and whatever, and try to keep the relationship spicy. But it's like, no matter what you do sometimes in these relationships, it just go left regardless. It really don't matter what you do or what you say. And it's just crazy to me. This is exactly why certain men become complete savages. Just and utter savages. Not gonna lie, I had a moment in my life where I went through this. I think it was like the first time I went through it, and I went into savage mode. I can't lie. I was living in North Carolina, and it happened all the way through from North Carolina to Florida, and I had to go through a phase where I finally realized, you know what, it wasn't me, it was them. And that was a really hard revelation to have, or a really hard thing to look in the mirror and realize that, you know, there's nothing I could have did. There's nothing I could have did in that relationship or those relationships that would have changed anything. It's just the type of people that we're picking. Us, as when I say we, I mean, you know, us fellas. Sometimes it's just the person you picked, and they just don't have that type of spirit where they want to settle down right now, and you were just a moment in time. So if you're a guy who's going through a situation where you're with a woman like this, bro, get out while you can. And if it's already over with, don't try to force yourself to make it work. Just go for it, live your life, grow, focus on you, and the right person gonna come to you. You don't gotta go chasing it down. You know, you'll just probably end up finding the right person, and the world is gonna work itself out. Because people like this, women like this, they gonna hit a wall in their life, and all them options gonna dry up, and they gonna think back to all those guys. They gonna think back to all those guys that they did like this, and it's gonna hurt so bad. It's gonna hurt crazy, especially when they look back and they realize them same guys that probably blossomed into all kinds of things. Out here traveling the world, maybe out here they got businesses going. Maybe they make, 6-7 figures now. Like, and they could have been along the ride, but because they didn't stick it out, because things got boring, or they just wanted something else because they just felt like they deserved more or something else, they lost out on a good thing. And now it's time to go adopt some cats. So it is what it is. I just want to give you my opinion. I think that was wild. I saw this on the gram earlier and I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to respond to it, but it just seemed like one of them type of things I should probably respond to after I got like a gist of it. And I was like, this is crazy. There's really some people out here in this world going through this or thinking like this in their relationships. And maybe I feel like maybe they don't have enough examples in their life of people they could use as an example or ask questions to and say, hey, how did you guys make it this far? Like, has things always felt like, great? And it's having those type of people who've been like in 20, 30, 40-year marriages, they'll tell you like, nah, it ain't always peaches and cream. But yeah, it is what it is. She's gonna have to have a wake-up call one day. I hope it's sooner than later. Anyways, y'all tell me what you guys think in the comments. I'd like to see what you guys thought about this video and what you guys think about these reactions. If you guys like them, I'm gonna keep them coming. I can keep them coming. We're gonna see where these lead to. All right, peace.